Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to advanced and intermediate level students. 100 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
One,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16,
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
23,
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57,
58, 59, 60, 61,
62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76,
77, 78, 79, 80, 81,
82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
Sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I gotta get kind of something that forms. They have little plastic pieces that go under these that make them stick away from their face so they're not every time you inhale. I think I'm gonna order some. Last set.
Yes, sir. Better than not
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. I think it's okay if they're tied around here, not tied against your breathing. Or if it's
They gotta get loose then. There's not really kind of wearing a mask. I mean, it will catch a lot of particles, but we need like tight around the reason.
exactly just the outer part. It doesn't have to be tied on your mouth.
In fact, it might be worse once I come out because it's going faster and I can push through the mask.
That's possible. That's actually possible. All right. Bicycle crunches. Begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4,
Did
sir.
I count you're eating over here.
6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30.
So I almost didn't decide to give it away, but if you let me know soon, otherwise I'm just gonna take care of it.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5,
Make those
sir,
elbows up,
6,
make
sir,
them
7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
A little bit faster. Begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3,
Just
sir,
one per number,
4, sir,
Maddie.
5, sir, 6, sir,
7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir.
12, sir.
That's still
13,
two.
sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17,
point,
sir, 18,
T.
sir, 19.
The point in doing these is to squeeze, right? So when you squeeze it, it's a different type of workout than a kinetic workout. It's statics, right? So you squeeze, when you strike, you squeeze and you hold. That engages more of the muscle than just going back and forth. When you go back and forth, you're not actually engaging the entire muscle. You're engaging what muscles are necessary to send you back the other direction. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So the point of having you squeeze is to engage all of the abs. So doing double time during the count isn't actually better for your training. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because we don't only need you to be able to move your stomach and move your legs fast, we need you to be able to tense your stomach hard enough to take a hit. So that is in turn trying to get your iron body. So when you do this, the last 10 of this set, really squeeze, try to make the elbow touch the inside of the knee.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir,
30,
10,
sir. All right, sit up. Feet straight out in front. Reach up. Oh, very good. Reach up with the back. There you go. Reach up with the back straight. Make the back go straight. Super high. Super high. Reach up. There you go. And bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir.
3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir,
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir, 6, sir,
7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Bend one leg in
Yes, sir.
and reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir.
16, sir.
17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Switch. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir.
Solid.
15, sir.
Straighten that leg.
17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir.
Leg straight,
9,
leg
sir.
straight.
30,
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Grab the toes, Sophie.
12, sir. 13, sir.
14,
14, sir.
15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir.
15, sir.
16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. A seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And back to center, seated angle, legs wide apart. Palms up, legs straight.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir,
15, sir.
16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir,
1, sir.
2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir. Last stretch, feet straight out in front, bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, sir.
And switch.
Sir.
And stand up. Push it out. Do any additional stretches?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what did you come to do today? What did you come to do today?
Come good.
All right. What did you come to get better at today?
Come good.
All right. And what does that require?
Consistency.
Consistency and effort. Effort. That means focus and all. Focus and physical effort. So if you don't feel like it, if you can't give 100 right now, you can go to the car right now. You can go sit down right now. All right, so I only want to see 100% moving forward. All right. Plus, we're reviewing stuff that y'all already know anyway, so there's nothing to do but do it the best you can, because you already know it. So just show me really nice stances. Show me that you know all the moves. Let's take the stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers, hide and trail.
2 tigers, hide their tail. Fix your shoe on.
That's what happens. Don't slip your shoes off during stretches. Try to keep your shoes on. Tighten it up. Let's go. 5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers, hide and trail.
2 tigers, hide their tail.
Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Hard and soft. Walking.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, head, and leg waist.
1 finger asks the question.
1 finger asks the question.
Crane wing punching.
Punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Hard and soft. Walking.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, head, and waist.
1 finger asks the question.
1 finger asks the question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
A crane pecking.
A crane pecking.
Revive the crane.
Revives the crane.
Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Hungry crane stands on 1 leg.
The crane is in one leg.
Hungry crane capture shrimp. Flying crane. Now, as you stand, we're all in advanced class, so we all have to be balanced. So get your balance. Secondly, the knee has to be where? Lift those knees up. So part of being advanced and being an advanced student and working towards your black sash is showing that you know these things already. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Without me reminding you. So when you automatically do your crane stance, it always looks like this. Tighten that up like this. Go tighten. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So that's what makes the difference between a green sash and a blue sash, or a blue sash and a red sash. Okay? Hungry crane stands on one leg. Right? So if your next rank is red, then you need to be able to hold a crane stance. Your crane stance should look like Maddie's. Lift that knee. 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 More. There you go. Lift the knee. And then point the toes down like this. Yes. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Feet together. So your kung fu is supposed to change. That's how you get your next rank. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense? And it'll only change with what? Say hard work. Hard work. So you'll have to sweat. You'll be a little uncomfortable, but you'll be the better for it. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
sir.
you can't train the same all the time. All right. Now let's try it again. Let's take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Right. So it'll be a little hard. It's supposed to be hard. That's correct. Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Yes. It's supposed to hurt a little bit. Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks a question.
One finger asks a question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Fist through the sleeve.
Fist through the sleeve.
That's a horse. That's a bow stance. Yep. Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Hard and soft.
Chamber up tight.
Crane walking.
Less horizontal. It's diagonal. Shift your stance. There you go. Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks a question.
One finger asks a question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Good. Fist through the sleeve.
Fist through the sleeve.
Hard and soft. A crane pecking.
A crane pecking.
Nice. Revive the crane.
Revive the crane.
Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Where's those crane stances? Bring the hands in tight. Try to be balanced. Hold there. Try not to wobble. You got it? We'll go to the next move once everybody's holding still. Yep, breathe. Find a spot that's not moving. Bring the arms in. Yep, bring the elbows in. Hungry crane, stands on one leg. Stay there. Hungry crane, capture shrimp. Flying crane. Let's see it. Bring those elbows in. Be really still. Try to be still, just like a crane. Sometimes you can't tell if it's a mannequin or if it's a real crane. Lift that knee up. Lift that knee up. Yep, kind of like flamingos. Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Lift that knee. Hungry crane, capture shrimp.
Hungry crane, capture shrimp.
Crane said punching.
Crane said punching.
Crane said punching.
Crane said punching.
Dragon whips its tail.
Dragon with its tail.
Monk summons corpse.
Monk summons horse.
Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
5 animal salute.
5 animals salute.
2 tigers hide their trail.
2 tigers hide their trail.
Be still. Be still. Be still. Oh, too close. Very close. Very close. Straighten up, man. You know how to do this stuff. That's what I expect from you. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Don't give me less than that. All right? I'll take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
One more time. Take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Right here, elbows back, fist on the hips. Like that. It should look like you're punching forward like this. If you were to bring your fist out, exactly. Hard and soft, crane walking, really tight.
Hard and soft.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks the question.
One finger asks the question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Fist through the the sleeve.
Twist through the sleeve.
Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Hard and soft. And walking.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks the question.
One finger as question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane punching.
Fist through the sleeve.
Fist through the sleeve.
Remember, how do you get better? Doing your best consistently, right? You keep doing your best, it only becomes better. A crane pecking.
A crane pecking.
Revive the crane.
Revive the crane.
That's why sometimes when we practice, I only have you count the good ones, right? You only count the ones that are the way you want them to be.
Which is the counting apples, you don't want to count the moldy ones.
Exactly. Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
All good balance, look at that. Hungry crane, capture a shrimp.
Hungry crane, capture shrimp.
And that's a horse stance, but it's staggered, like that, just like that. And you want your elbows in, because they're like crane wings, that's right. Let's see those beats, let's see them, yes, 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 yes. Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Very good. Let's see those crane stances, all good. Aileen's got one, good, Sophie's got one. Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one
Hold
leg.
that stance. Hungry crane, capture a shrimp.
Hungry crane, capture shrimp.
Take it down, very good. Crane's head punching.
Crane's head punching.
Switch the feet, crane's head punching.
Crane's head punching.
Dragon whips its tail.
Dragon whips its
Make it a
tail.
deep cross stance, take it down, take it down, take it down. Monk summons porter.
Monk summons horse.
Punch. Double punch. Boom. And you want the fists really close together on this one like this. Because you're punching like chest and face, or groin and chest. Right. Mm-hmm. Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
Tame tiger, shoot the tiger.
Let's see that stance. Very good, very good. 5 animal salute.
Five animal
Stay
salute.
there, real cat stances. That means all the weight's on the back leg. The back foot is flat. Remember, one foot is flat, only the other one is on the toes. Back foot flat. Shift all your weight back. There you go. There you go. That's it. Bottom out like that. A horseback like this, and then bend. That's better. Yeah. Oh, almost. You kind of did it. That's close. Yes. 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 2 tigers hide their track.
2 tigers, tiger shrimp.
Oh, very good. Very good. And be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. Okay, now move. Does that make sense? Yes. So that's what makes the difference. Those little details and making sure that you're being consistent, of course, is what makes the difference between the way a orange or a green sash does form and the way we do our form. We don't have a problem holding crane stances. So when we go to crane stance, if somebody says, Saul, do a crane stance, at any point Saul goes, shoom. Just like this. Like he's not like, oh. It's just as soon as you say it, like, man, do a crane stance, go. Look, see, like that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because, and it's not, that doesn't mean you're comparing yourself to somebody else. You're comparing yourself to your best. Your best is to control your body. Who controls your body? Who else can control your body? Nobody else can control your body. Only you can control your body. Only you can tell your arm to do this. Like, even if your mom tells you to do it, you still have to tell your arm to do this, because you're like, do it, my mom said, do it, and then it'll go. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, if you control your body, you want to have the most control of your body as you can. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, if you can control holding your leg up, then you can control standing still. If you can stand still on 2 legs, why can't you stand still on 1 leg? It's a little bit of a challenge, but you can do it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Who thinks they can do it? Okay, let me see you stand still on 1 leg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Imagine you're in a grocery line, and you can't move. There's lasers all around. The floor is lava. And there's lasers. As soon as you touch the laser, it'll burn you a little bit. And of course, if you touch the lava, you'll lose a toe. It's lava. It's lava. It's lava. No! No, Saul lost a foot.
You made it harder.
Okay. Okay. Don't know it's lava, no! Aileen lost her ankle. Aileen lost her ankle. Oh, good balance. Lift that knee up higher. It helps. Lift the knee up higher. The higher you lift your knee, the more balance you
My
will
leg is going to die.
be. Lift it, lift it, lift it. In
I'm
front,
not
up
supposed
here
to
in front.
I never really had to go to a bookstore. Yeah.
No!
So I was here shopping for probably half
T.
Six.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so at any point, you should be able to do any of your stances like that very well and hold it at least for like 30 seconds. So somebody's like, Mr. Hunter, show me a really good cat stance. I'd go like this, and they say count to 30, and I could go count to 30. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's what you want to be able to do. Alright, take a break. Come back.
You're back. Been 2 months.
You know, it's been 6 weeks.
1.5 months. More than half a month. Now you come back in December.
I was, but it was shorter than expected.
That's not shorter than I expected. Still has changed since you came. What are we with your staff? I bet you've never seen before.
We got a bunch of red and black, which is new, and the doors are new.
That one goes to the bottom.
No way to read that.
Alright,
What
come on
am I?
back out.
You said short.
What am I sure?
And speaking of controlling your body, who feels like they can punch pretty much wherever they see a pad, for the most part, right? If I move a pad, you can punch the pad, for the most, right? Okay. So the other part that you want to be able to kick as well as you can punch. Does that make sense? So that means, stand still. That means if I wanted to do this past Maddie's ear and not hit Maddie with my hand, I'm coordinated enough to do that. Does that make sense? So I want to be able to be just as coordinated to go like this by Maddie's head, be confident, be still, and not hit Maddie in the face. I'm confident in my leg, so it's just like my punch. I can throw my kick almost just as well as I can throw my punch. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So you want to be able to do that for yourself as well. So, with that being said, focus mitts is what that's for. Now, sometimes hitting a focus mitt hard can be a show of good technique. But the point of a focus mitt is what? Focus on accuracy, right? Hit the same spot every time. That's most important, because who cares if you can punch really hard if you miss all the time?
Or if you hit someone you don't. But I guess that's not.
Exactly. Or like William said, you hit somebody you didn't intend to hit.
Or.
Right? What if you accidentally punch a baby?
No.
Oh my God!
You're like.
Maddie
You're
punched a
like.
baby! Like,
You're like.
no, I didn't!
You're punching it first and hit.
Maddie.
You're punching it first and hit. You're trying to punch it first and it's kidnapping your baby and you hit your baby.
Oh no, not your own baby. Maddie's gonna be Aiden's partner. William's gonna be Saul's partner. Here, Aiden, you have your own pad. Put on your other hand, of course. Sophie.
Don't you have to be in control? When I was at the sparring range, last tournament,
Go get it.
I kept
You gotta catch it.
like right after they hit Tate, and dropped my guard, she did one. Horrible.
Now, the kick that we're working on is, no, the front kick. And then we're gonna kick each other, but not actually kick each other. Only kick the pad near our body. So I want you to hold the pad up to the side of you, of course. The front leg front kick is really important because it's real light. It can be used in practical self-defense and sparring. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And it's really good for both, in my personal opinion. So, only one of you needs to have the pad on at once, but you can keep it on if you want to. Go ahead. Bring your elbows all the way in. You want to stand square, lift, and press. And then we're going to focus on the fire front kick. So we're going to push and front kick at the same time. Does that make sense? No, not quite. Don't focus on that part yet. Just do your front kick. Go. Did you bow to your partner? Did you bow to your partner? Promise not to hurt your partner?
Did I? It feels so much directed. If you are, then just right on. Oh. Am I a monster? I would call me that. I mean, only Abby would call me a monster.
What does Addie call you, Mom?
Abby.
Addie?
That's what my ears are. And
All of them. Lean, bring this way out. Lean back, lean straight back. Yeah, like that. And that gives you also opportunity. You can either, when you touch, if you're pressuring forward, you can either lean into them a little bit and really push hard, or sometimes you can just, to get the point, or even to push them away, lean your face away though. Does that make sense? You can do one or the other. Yeah, like that, but make sure you're leaning straight back, not off to the side. Yep, use all your abs. Both sides. Always turn it to the kick. Uh-huh.
I got this beautiful line on it. Then it was called a face shot.
Yeah, but it's square a little
It
bit.
was totally not. It only was
Yeah, I know. Sometimes self-defense, you might need to be. Make sure you switch. Take the elbows in. Your fists should be by your cheeks. Your elbows should be resting on your ribs so that you have some protection.
I feel like I should do it with my left hand so I don't break my right hand again.
That's fine. Smart idea.
It's like you want to hit yourself or you not.
I know kids who intentionally falling off the staircase because he had never broken it.
Yikes.
He didn't break it, which is surprising.
Try to get both of your hands in. Here, really tight, really, really tight. Yeah, keep them there. And so keep them squeezed in like that while you kick. And then try to keep that out by your chin, not here. A little bit up, yeah. They yank down a little bit as soon as you kick. So try to kick. Yes, there you go. So same, yes, like that. Does that make sense? That looks much better. And it's really practical because essentially when you're fighting, you don't know if they're more than likely going to be hitting you while you're hitting them. So while you're kicking them in their legs, or however high you can get your leg, even if you're kicking them here, they can still be swinging at your face. No, don't duck. You're trying to kick, right? So if you're focused on kicking, you can't duck at the same time. So you do have to have your guard up because if you're kicking and you land a good kick, even if you push them away and they knock you out, but now you push them away and they can just come keep beating on you or take whatever. Yeah, so like take your money and stuff. So you need to push, keep your guard up. Always keep your guard up. Just self-defense. Boom. Keep your guard in. Elbows on the body is the best thing you can do for yourself. Yep.
I wish I could have gone to I wish I could have gone smart on so high my calves. So I could just bang on the bang. So I hurt my calves.
Ooh, yeah, but Abby broke her like this or something like that. She had like this sleeve plastic
Yeah,
there.
so did I.
Ball of foot. Keep that foot forward. Keep it forward. Matt, and push it.
It's called trickery.
Trickery.
Well, actually, it's something else. It's like, maybe.
Well, not really. It's kind of your fault for having an expectation of how you would be.
Except you're lowering your, I guess if you're like this, like, you'd be like lowering your guard and then bam!
Exactly, yeah.
Not cool.
partner. And bring your pad up to the front, but leave them on the ground.
Be sanitized.
Yes.
That reminds me how they did with the regulators. Where do you go now?
Gonna line up. We're gonna do our life skills. Path of self-mastery requires a focused mind. A focused mind sees no obstacles.
The
Path of self-mastery requires a focused mind. A focused mind sees no obstacles.
The
Path of self-mastery requires a focused mind. A focused mind sees no obstacles.
Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to advanced, bring those feet together, intermediate, and very good job.